after turning 40. Now, my dad's a funny guy. We have this tradition at our house where every day we meet at the dinner table, and since he thinks we don't know enough about the world or whatever, he's going to make us get 3 pieces of news and share them with him at the table while reading. Okay? So that's not so bad. It only takes 5 minutes to skim a couple articles. But here's what he does. He goes to some website that nobody's ever been on, and he finds some article that nobody's ever read, and he has that article in his mind. And then if we don't bring up that one article at dinner, he goes crazy. I mean, he goes ballistic. But that's not even close to how mad he can be. Like, sometimes he's even more mad when he fights his mom. So, usually, if you redefine the word usually, I mean 20% of the time, my parents are a lovely couple. You know, they just want us out of their way, they but every once in a while, also known as the other 80% of the time, they get into these huge fights, right? And it's like the 4th of July in our house. And I don't mean 4th of July like Sal and I get our independence or whatever. No, I mean like 4th of July, they're fighting, they're fireworks flying everywhere. It's crazy. And so my brother and I have pretty much learned we have to stay neutral because they want us out of these fights. So we have to be like Switzerland, because Switzerland is a squad. Okay? But just once, a couple months ago, I made the mistake of breaking that rule. It did not turn out well. So the fight was at the dinner table, and so then Dad calmly waited for Mom to leave and go to the bedroom, and then he blew up at us because somehow it was our fault that they got into it. And so he made us take a trash bag from the kitchen, go to our video game room, collect every console we had, collect every DS we had, every figure, every game, everything, put it in the trash bag, and then he made us put it in the recycling bin. He didn't even put it in the right bin. He put it in the recycling bin. Right? And then he warned us not to tell Mom because he knew if we told Mom, then she would be mad at him, and he would be mad at us, and we would be mad at Mom, and it would get a whole lot worse. And Mom didn't even find out about this until 5 seconds. We'll talk later.
Yeah, obviously.
So there's only one time I've seen Dad get even more mad than that, and that's when we work out. So last year, Dad thought that we were too weak, which I don't know how you can think this is too weak, but you know, we were too weak. So he made us a gym in the garage, and he put a TV there to, you know, get us all motivated because he would get bored. And so it's not that bad. Sal and I have a workout schedule now, but we always work out when Dad's at office. And so Mom took note of this. She asked us one day, "Why do you guys always work out when Dad's at office? How come you never work out with him like you want to?" And we tell her, you know, we just have the most time when he's at office. We have nothing to do. But that's not the real reason. The real reason is, whenever we work out with Dad, he decides he wants to teach us some sort of new exercise. And then he scrutinizes every single detail until we get it exactly right, which never happens. So he just keeps getting mad and mad and mad and mad. Like a couple weeks ago.
Good timing.
It's so good.
I planned that. So a couple weeks ago, he decided he wanted to teach us squats. And so that's not so bad. He decided, but he showed us exactly how he wanted it done. You know, just put the bar on your shoulders, squat. Not that bad. So I took the bar, I did 1 squat. And apparently I wasn't perfect enough for him. And he was like a general in the army, and I was just a little cadet. He was like, "Go, go, go, what are you doing? Why isn't your back straight? Get your feet forward. If you're not going to do it right, I'm going to make you do 50 more. When I was your age, I was in boarding school. I had to wake up at 5 a.m. and run 5 laps around the building. It wasn't that bad, but that was pretty close. But he got even more mad when my brother took his turn. So I practically carried my brother outside the garage. So Dad, it's your 40th birthday. I just wanted to share some of the greatest experiences we've had with you the last 2 years, which all involve you getting mad for some reason. But if we had to share all our experiences with you, we'd all be standing here until you're 41. So I think I say this for both my brother and me. Thank you for being part of our lives. Thank you for being our hero. Thank you for being our dad.
Thank you.
Who's next?